Hey guys, it's Jess. I am back, and this time it's for you beautiful Capricorns, Sun, Venus and Mars and Rising and whatever else, and also cross watchers. So whatever planet your Capricorn is in. This isn't supposed to be a love reading. Sometimes they turn into them. So I'm just going to shuffle up behind the camera so I don't knock the stand and knock the phone all over the floor. So while I do that, I just want to say, if you can, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Lovely, lovely Capricorns. It would mean the world to me. So thank you in advance for that. Also join me on Instagram. I've also got a website and an Etsy store. So check out my links. When it comes to the Etsy store, if you click on my link for Etsy, you will see me as a person at the top, and then if you'll see a smaller little face of me, and it says Mystic Lady Tarot 777, and that's my shop. So you need to click on there. So far, I've got a load of beautiful merchandise available with manifestational slogans on the front, like t-shirts that say Master Manifester and Welcome to My Reality, and if I knew what I wanted, I'd be dangerous. These are my catchphrases, guys, as a manifestation coach. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are pulling your cards now for Capricorn. The deck was already cleansed. If you're interested how I cleanse the deck, it's with sound. There you go. I did it earlier. Join me on Instagram. I do sound healing all the time. Yeah, I also cleanse the deck with a burnt one of these. This is an unburnt one. It's an intentioned item that I will be adding to my store very soon, but people buy them just by DMing me and asking. I make them one special, the length, whatever they want. It's lavender, mugwort and cedar, all foraged by myself and intentioned by me as well. I don't know if you know, but I'm a Heyoka. You can skip this part of the video if I'm rambling about myself, but honestly, it's relevant. Like, that's how come I can do this stuff. I was born in tune with the other realms and energies. I can feel energies, not just sense it. It's more than empath, if you know what I mean. Capricorn, what's going on with you guys? Well, I did summon spirit earlier for the Capricorn energies while I was doing the cleansing, and quite honestly, like, this is for somebody watching. If it's not for you, please move on with love. But Capricorn, what sort of message is this, spirit? With the Magician coming out straight away, I mean, this is the ultimate power. This is you being the ultimate power, and you can't beat that. This is a master manifester themselves. So I'm going to shine the light over here a bit more so we can see that card better. This is a master manifester, and that's you. That's your energy, and you hold all the power. You've got all the tools that you need, and you've realised that they're all within yourself. He's holding up the wand. I always notice that, because as an intuitive reader, you know, I don't read traditional meanings, but there's nothing more you can say about the Magician except the fact that you are the creator of your own reality. And it's somebody who's woken up and understands that they can use ritual for themselves with intention, but they don't need the ritual. They've got it all within them to be the master manifester of their own reality. They understand it now. It's like the pennies are dropping and how manifesting works. Like a little bit more day by day, and you get better at it, at being a deliberate creator every day. But beautiful Capricorns, this card's really, really sweet. It's about learning to take advice from somebody, and look at the little squirrel munching his nut there. It's nourishing, and it's what you need. Sometimes, it doesn't always have to be. You could in fact be the teacher figure, giving your advice, and look at the abundance it gets you to maybe listen or learn something more from someone else, or to pass on your knowledge. Anyway, it's really beautiful. That I didn't tell you what cards you've got. You've got Magician, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Judgment, King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Cups. I'm going to shift these up a little bit, so just realise that you're not seeing these bottom cards properly. There you go. So let's take and analyse this Two of Wands now. Because we've got the Magician energy going into Three of Pentacles. It's like this. It's like, you know you're all-powerful, but there's no harm in gaining some extra knowledge. When you see it, take it. You know what I mean? Like, take that course, listen to that person who's trying to give you advice, or whatever it may be. Yeah, literally, like, there's no harm in learning a bit more. You can always learn a bit more. And then you can manifest from an even more knowledgeable place than before. It's just going to be beautiful if you do that. I feel like there's like an energy of not wanting to move out of your comfort zone. It can be pretty comfortable in your comfort zone, but no magic can happen there. You're literally just tied up. Do you see the way he's tied up? And he's enjoying himself. He's happy. He's comfortable. He's enjoying the moment. And there's literally no harm in that. That reminds me of myself, that does, on my nature walks. Taking my dog for a walk. That's literally me. Talking to all the little birds. Talking to the trees. I'm not even kidding. There's fairies around. You just can't see them with the naked eye. Sometimes you can. Or sometimes I can, but anyway, sometimes they appear in my videos. Don't know if there'll be any in this one, but you get the odd orb going past in a lot of my YouTube videos. It's wild. Anyway, somebody's in there. Somebody's maybe not willing to get out of their comfort zone quite yet. He's tied up by the hand and the foot, so he can't go anywhere. But he could use his other hand to untie it, but he'd rather do that. And just chill out with the little birdie, analysing the right now. It's not really meditational as such, not really like, there's not really any point to it. But there doesn't have to be a point to everything. You are allowed to enjoy yourself, and you're allowed to enjoy your own company and enjoy being in the moment. And sometimes it's okay just to not do anything. That's coming through me quite strongly. Yeah, I don't think this is about an unwillingness to take advice, which I thought fleetingly. But I don't think that at all now. I think you know it all, but there's a little bit to learn. Because you're branching into a new area, possibly, or branching out in general. Maybe going for a promotion, something like that. So yeah, seminars are going to be important. I do want to apologise for any noise in the background. There are branches of all my rosebush whacking the window outside the front room. Because it's very, very windy out. It's like a windstorm going on outside, which could be relevant for you guys. Energy-wise, the wind dragons. A lot of people work with dragons. And personally, wind dragons, I actually have worked with, and they're awesome for taking your messages where you want them to go. So that could be a really good sign today. I'm actually feeling like this Judgment card. It's like rising up. Look at that. It's not the usual style Judgment card. It's rising up out of a boiling cauldron. What you once were. Any despair you once felt is boiling up, and you're rising up out of that and being given some sort of elixir by the gods. Check it out. Now, what's in that syringe? What's in that droplet thing? Dropper bottle. How weird is that? I keep this on my desk because this is my woody and mushroom essence, and I've nearly finished my cycle. I sell these. Again, get at me if you want one, but I make mushroom essences, vibrational medicine, not psychedelics. Completely legal. Vibrational medicine, absolutely beautiful. And as I say, I'm healing my ear, and this has given me the ability to communicate with animals in a way that I never have done before. I had a psychological, basically, I had like a psychoanalysis session with my cat. You won't even believe this. And I realised everything he was thinking and what he's been through. It was unbelievable. Like, this has never happened to me before, taking this. And as I say, you take one drop a day. Doesn't it look like that? Look, I'll show you. I'm just thinking, what a wild coincidence, because I don't believe in coincidences. Look at that. That's not dissimilar, is it? Can you see that? It looks like a hand coming in, dispensing something out of a dropper bottle into your mouth, which is going to give you life and a new way of seeing things and a new life. Wow. Guys, I'm not being funny, but there's no such thing as a coincidence. You don't have to buy from me. This isn't a pitch. I make these with love and true intention. Moon energies. It's all fascinating. Check out my website. But you can get them off anybody. You don't have to get them off me. I'm not selling, right now. I'm just saying what a weird coincidence that is. Because I am currently experiencing amazing things from experiencing plant essences, messages. The plants want to tell us something. They want to be in us so that we understand their message. Everything in nature has a little message for us and they want to talk to us. And we're very closely related to fungus. It could be mushroom essences you want to get into. I do see the roots down here of these trees, these curling trees. Now, I don't know what that's about, but I get the sense that, I get the sense that there's great abundance going on in the background and like magic. I think that you've done so much like magic in your head or in real life, spell casting and things like that, that you have finally completed what you were trying to achieve the whole time. You finally realised that you can't change the external world without changing yourself, and that spells are all intention based. Everything is intention. And now you intend to rise up, and you intend to utilise whatever nature's gifts that is, in order to rise up. And the growth and expansion that you're going to experience is just out of this world. The growth and expansion. Look at that. The moon's trying to peek out there. Anyway, but yeah, I see growth and expansion here for you in a big way. We've got King of Wands. Okay, he came out earlier in my live reading on Instagram. This is a sort of king of creativity. He doesn't do anything that he doesn't feel is going to be successful, and he's very, very creative. Now, they're the main traits of this guy, in my opinion. As an intuitive reader, and this is a deck I wasn't using earlier. It was a different one. So, yeah, he's on a tree which has been adapted to be his throne. Look at that. Nature serves him. He doesn't see it the other way around. Look at the little bluebirds sitting around. It reminds me of like a cartoon, bluebirds dress you. He's holding on to the staff, but he's not willing to get out of that chair. He's quite stubborn, you see. The autumnal feel that surrounds him in this particular depiction, and the green tights specifically, I feel that he does like to do things from the heart, but he likes to keep his heart kind of covered up a little bit. But he likes to perform, and he's very, very much likes to be in the limelight, but he's got that sort of melancholy side, which he doesn't like to show to a lot of people. He'd like to act more confident than he maybe really is. So, the energy coming off that, I feel like you're going to stay in your stubborn place when it comes to knowing what you want. You are the magician after all. But look at the way that the wheel of fortune is the right way up. Phew, we don't like this in reverse. We like it the right way up. It means that luck is on your side in this current energy. If you keep doing what you're doing, luck's on your side. The wheel of fortune can turn at any moment, but you're entirely protected. And weirdly, this is nature symbols, signatures of the seasons. I didn't even notice that before I was waffling on about autumn, which I've never noticed before in the background here. Something good could be happening for you before autumn. I feel like in autumn you're going to get to sit down and chill. While luck is on your side, spring and summer coming. That's what I see. Okay, and then we've got 5 of Cups. All right, the 5 of Cups can be a card of regret or loss, but I'm seeing here that they're not crying over spilt blood, spilt wine, spilt milk, whatever you think that is, whatever's happened in the past. You're not crying over it anymore. It's gone, and you don't care anymore. Where before you might have been hankering on to something that's gone and wishing it would return, and just wishing it would return and wishing it would return, and that was keeping it away. The feeling of lack you having was keeping it away, and now you've decided to sod all that. Just going to take care of what I do have and be grateful for what I do have. And I can still do magic, and I can multiply these 2 cups. I can fill these 2 cups, and actually it's all I can hold anyway. And look at the magic little symbol coming off. I've got a feeling this is the magician with a cloak on, and I've never ever thought that before. I've never ever intuited that before. And to be honest with you, I haven't used this deck for a while. I randomly wanted to use it for you guys, and I really think that's you. That's him who's gone and put a cloak on, gone down to the river to do some magic. What did I say about doing ritual if you want, doing ritual for the spells, for the intuitive, what do I mean? Intention, for the intention's sake of it. Sometimes it's hard to speak English when I'm channeling, because I'm channeling a non-language and transferring it into English, if you get me. So, yeah, energy. The energy of these are very, very the same. I don't see this as the usual meaning today for you at all. Totally intuiting that he's gone and put a cape on because he didn't want anyone to know that it was him down by the river doing this magic ritual. It's fascinating. Actually, some of you might be into like blood ritual if you're into that sort of thing. No judges. Obviously, if it's your own, not killing anyone, then I do judge, don't kill anyone. All right, guys? But yeah, Capricorn, I do see success for you. I see you manifesting in a big way. I see you really, really getting to grips with rising up, and your own being able to sort of rise up and say, I am. Just say, I am, whatever it is you want to be, and the universe will answer. And just know that luck's going to be on your side this spring and summer, so utilize that force. And while luck is on your side, because you'll be able to have a nice rest in the autumn. I think summer and spring are going to be powering up for you. We are going to do advice and letters. So let me drag an oracle card over here. We're doing Earth oracles this season, as in this section of readings for each zodiac. These are your latest predictions based on current energies. And Spirit, what advice do we have for Capricorn? Oh my God! Hang on, let me just pause for a minute because I'm freaked the fuck out. I'm literally freaked out. I'm really freaked out. What is going on? Okay, autumn is going to be very, very special for you. It's going to be a time when you can sit down after all the hard work you've done and look at what you've created and just release anything that didn't work and let go of anything that wasn't quite making you happy. I see summer and spring as being really experimental for you. You're doing so much magic here. I mean, I should really make more of this. I should be really emphasizing this a bit more for you guys, and congratulating you, because you're magical mofos. Caps, what have you been doing, magic wise? I think that you're chilling out here because you know you can, because you know you're magical AF, and you're just going to literally be able to encompass that. You're going to be working towards it, spring and summer, and in autumn you're going to be sitting back. The reason you're going to have a little sit down there is so you can go over and analyze what it is that worked for you. Was it the essences? What worked for you? Was it the spell work? Was it the advice that you took from these people? You can sit down and finally take a breath, basically, and you're going to be chilling in the autumn. Look at that. It blends into that. I'm blown away. And the autumn leaf here, literally blown away. by what's going on right now. I bet you the letters that come out just spell out full or something. Like I would not be surprised. Something seriously important. It's a seriously important time for you. Autumn will be. I know it's a long way off, but remember I told you, it's going to be a time of going over everything that's happened over the spring and summer, and what worked and what didn't work, getting rid of what didn't work and keeping what did, and sitting down and chilling, and then just preparing for the Yule season, Christmas time, whatever you call it. I reckon with all your spell work, you probably call it Yule, but let's have a go at the letters now. I do get a feeling your reading was a lot shorter and more concise than the other signs I've done so far. You're only the third one I've done. You've got a blank. I love these. When you get these, it means you've got literally a chance to start afresh, do whatever you want to do, paint that blank slate. That's really, really good for the Magician card, actually, because you are deciding what goes on in your reality. You are the decider and the designer of your own reality, and don't ever forget it, because once you know, you can't go back. I think I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. Once you know, you can't go back. Whee! I feel like this is like, whee! Like a child on a swing or on a roller coaster. Literally, it might feel like that spring and summer. Like you're just floating through the air like, whee! On a roller coaster. Let's find out what's going on. I mean, fizz. It could be cause for celebration. Champagne. Celebration. We could be this working with other people thing. Maybe there does need to be a partnership or something, but you're the one that's going to be, you know, I own this, I reap the rewards for this, I put in the work, and I'm now reaping the rewards. I bet you can't wait till autumn now, guys. It's going to be a beautiful time for you. Nice and stable, and like you will have achieved a lot, but you're like going to be kind of overwhelmed with all the things that you have now in your life. It's going to be kind of a lot. So I would say, Fae. What did I say about fairy life earlier? The Fae. Get in tune with the realms that you can't see, Capricorn. Maybe you already are. You're quite a magical person, whoever's watching. For someone this resonates with, obviously if it doesn't resonate, then move on. It can't be for every Capricorn in the world, but it's going to find the person that this message is for. I feel like you want to be free of entrapment. That's why you're melting away and boiling up your old self and your old ways. And you're going to have to release stuff that keeps you tied down. I apologise for the noise outside once again. It's a loud person walking by. Yeah, Whiz. I just thought of Whizbit. I don't know if you know what that is. In England, it used to be a TV show when I was a kid. And it's like a guy that does magic spells. So there you go. Get in touch with your magical selves, Cap. All right. There's probably a wizard watching. Guys, I love you. That is the end of the reading. I appreciate your energy. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. And catch me on Insta. My links are all down below. Check out my website, essences, intentioned items, etc. Also personal readings. These energies can be a bit sporadic sometimes, because I'm picking up on many Capricorn energies, but obviously a personal reading would be more detailed, and it would be obviously done to your questions. So let me know what questions you have for Spirit. I love you guys. Peace. Catch you on the flip side.